Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about the sales price in Business Central. And so people have heard some information like Business Central has changed the way the sales price is calculated since the 2020 with one release. But if you look at the document from Microsoft, actually it's saying extending this price calculation. So actually, the 2019 release with 2 price calculation was unchanged, and the new calculation in 2020 release with 1 is just an additional implementation that you can extend. So which means if you are a developer, then you can extend that sales price calculation, but it's only in the code stage. It's not on the user interface yet. So if you look at Business Central with 1 release, 2020 with 1 release, then you will not see that change in effect yet. So it says Microsoft will provide this in the upcoming release. So currently, because my version is still the version 16.1, version 16, it's so I'm on the version 16.1. It's due the 2020 with 1 release. So you cannot see that price calculation change from the interface yet. And all the sales price calculation is still remain the old way. So same as if you are using Dynamics Nav or early version of Business Central. Okay, so I would like to talk about how the sales price in Business Central is calculated. First, you can define the unit price on the item card if you don't have different price or different customer price group for different customers. So if for all the customers you only have the same price and it's all on the item, then you can just it's all by item, and you don't have a differentiation of your prices for different customer price group, and you don't have campaign price, then you don't need to define the sales price. So then you can just use the unit price from the item card, which is here, and the prices and the sales fast tab. You see the unit price, you can enter here. So then when you create a sales document on the sales line, it will populate the price, the unit sales price, based on the unit price on the item card. But if you do have different price for different customer price group, and also you have campaigns, then you'd better to define your sales price. And initially, when you implement your Business Central, your partner may provide you the configuration package for you to enter the sales price. So there's a sales price table. If you fill in the sales price table configuration package, then your partner can import for you. Or you can use the edit in Excel to enter your sales price. So to go into the enter in Excel, editing Excel for sales price table, you can switch your role in Business Central to the sales order processor role. I'm using the sales order processor role. And if you go into your role center, click on this company name, then you are back to the role center. So on the role center, under the actions tab, so you have this sales. Click on this drop down arrow. Then you can see you will have the option prices. That prices is the sales price table. So you can click on this down arrow, then click on prices, and then it will bring you to the sales price table. Then you can click on the edit, click on page, click on edit in Excel. Then you can export this table and fill in this table and then publish back to Business Central. Okay, so you see, so this is my configuration package. I'm going to close it, and I have this sales price table downloaded. So then you see right now it's blank, it's empty. So you can fill in the sales price table and then publish back. So that's another way instead of using the configuration package. And if you don't want to do it, and you already entered the price on your item card, but you want to use that as a foundation to create your sales price table because you don't want to fill in that Excel spreadsheet from scratch, then what you can do is you can go to your sales price worksheet. So you go to your sales price worksheet and you can suggest the price from the item card. So click on sales price worksheet. Then on the top, you have two batch jobs you can use. One is the suggest item price on worksheet. Another one is suggest sales price on worksheet. So if we use suggest item price on worksheet, it will calculate based on the unit price on your item card. Let's do this one first. And so right now, because my customer price group, I have a sales code CAD 2019. For example, if in my company, each year we adjust all the sales price based on the inflation, then we can use the adjustment factor. But because I have everything empty, so I'm just gonna create this customer price group for the year 2019 first. And for the adjustment factor, I'll just leave it to 1 because I have to turn on my create new prices checkbox and leave everything under the item to be we do not want to filter anything for the item. I want to create for all the items. So then we can click on OK. It will calculate for you. So you see your current unit price and the new unit price is the same because we have the adjustment factor as 1, so it will keep the same. But we just want to use the unit price from the item card as a foundation to calculate my sales price. But you can see I have some items I didn't enter a unit price on the item card. But if you still want to populate the sales price on your sales price table, then you can enter them from here. So let's enter a few just as an example. So you can enter to the new unit price field, and then it will be populated in your sales price table. After that, if you are satisfied with what you have on this sales price worksheet, then you can implement it. So you can do some minor adjustment. If some price you think you should have a different sales price and then your item card, you can adjust them, okay? And then we can implement the price change. I don't want to have any filter for the item because I want to do it for all the items, but I want to create the sales price in my customer price group CAD 2019 because that sales price table is still, this sales price sheet is still empty now. I want to populate the price on it. So I enter that, then click on OK. It will update that. So after it updated, it will ask you if you want to delete the content you have loaded to this sales price worksheet or not. So I will still keep it because I may use it for something else. If you don't want to use it, you can click on yes. You want to delete, then everything in my background will be gone. Okay. Let's say, yeah, let's just delete it for now. Okay. Then you see everything in my background is gone. And then if I go to my sales price again, and I should have the sales price populated for that customer price group, CAD 2019. You can see it here in the bottom pane. You have all the prices populated because we implemented that sales price change from the sales price worksheet. Okay, so this is one way for you to create it. And then because right now we are in the year 2020, and if I switch to this sales code customer price group for 2020, I have everything as blank. Okay, so if I want to do a mass update of my sales price, then I can still use that sales price worksheet. I go back to my sales price worksheet. And then I will populate this for the year 2020. So let's say our inflation of the year is around 5%, and then I want to do a price adjustment to accommodate what have for the inflation on my sales price. Now, so this time I'm using a different batch job. I'm using the suggest sales price on worksheet. So this batch job is using your current sales price table you created, because we already created for CAD 2019 customer price group, so we can use that. So this one is using your item card. This one is using your existing sales price. Okay, so Then let's suggest sales price from the worksheet. And so when you open that suggest sales price on worksheet, and be careful to read where is the target, where is the source. So here under the option, it says copy to sales price worksheet. So this is your target. So because I want to create the CAD 2020 customer price customer price group sales price. So this is my target. I have to select my CAD 2020. Okay. And then I can enter the price adjustment factor. So here, adjustment factor. So this is good because I have inflation of 5%. I want to accommodate that. So I want to increase my sales price by 5% as well. So then I put my adjustment factor as 1.05. And then I say create a new price. And so this is the filter for where I copy the sales price from. So this is my source. I have to click on customer price group, and I want to copy from my CAD 2019. Then I can click on OK to implement this to populate this sales price sheet. Okay, so what I did is like I'm creating this new unit price for the sales code CAD 2020. That's why you see the current unit price, because my current customer price group CAD 2020 has no price in it, and I'm creating the new price for this sales price CAD 2020 from my CAD 2019. So only my CAD 2019 has a current price. My CAD 2020 does not. It's empty right now for the current price, and I'm creating for this new price. And this new price has an increase of 5% from my customer price group CAD 2019. Okay, so this is correct. If you want to implement this change, then you click on implement price change, and then I'm implementing for this CAD 2020. Okay, then I click on OK. So it also asks you this because last time we click on yes, so we deleted all the data from the background, and now I want to keep what I have populated in the sales price worksheet there. Then I can click on no. Okay, then everything will be remain there. Then let's go to our sales price table and check for the customer price group sales code CAD 2020. Then you will see the new price populated there, because that sales price sheet was empty before. You will see the data populated now. Okay, so you can see all the sales prices populated in the bottom pane. So that's how you adjust your sales price, and you can create a new customer price group for the different sales price catalog for different years. Or you can use this customer price group for the really, like you have some franchising chains, for example, Loblaw and Freshco, and they are on different price. So then you can create a customer price group, one for Loblaw, one for Freshco, one for Food Basic, or whatever, right? For different franchising, for different supermarket chain or franchising chain. Yeah. So also, so this is how you use the customer price group to use the campaign, and the all customers is similar. So it just you have to define what you have there. So let's go back to this. Customer price group. So you can see how you can define for a customer. I refresh this. So right now I don't have anything for a specific customer, right? And you can define it for all the customers, and you can set up a specific campaign. So there's a page arrow. It says the item number must have a value in sales price. Okay, so that's fine. So you can select a campaign. Now this page has a specific filter. Just give me a second. So It's just trying to use that specific filter. Oh, it doesn't have a filter. It should allow me to change. Okay, so I don't know why, but from this page it seems like it's not working properly to switch to other sales type. But I can refresh my Business Central. Then we can see you can create that sales price for a campaign for all customers. So that's the same way as you do for customer price group. So that's just search. Instead of going from here, you can search customer price group. Then select this one. So it will bring you to, so that's your customer price group. And from here, click on navigate, click on customer price group, click on sales price. It will bring you to the sales price table as well. And so that's remove. I don't want to use this. And I can change to a campaign. So I'm able to switch from here. But I don't know, that page has something. I couldn't switch to a different thing from there. So you can change to a different sales type, like a campaign or like all customers. You can switch it to a specific customer and set up that customer. After you switch to a specific customer, you have to select the customer number within the sales code, and then you set up the price. So it's similar. And then you can set up the starting date, ending date, and the minimum quantity. So remember, when we create the customer price group, actually, because that price will be valid for only the 2019. So when you create that sheet, actually you can enter a starting date, ending date filter to populate in your sales price worksheet. Okay, you can do that, but because when I create a sales price worksheet, I didn't enter the starting date, ending date, so that's why I didn't populate this. But if you did, then it will populate the starting date, ending date. Okay, you should do that if you are using the customer price group for different year sales price catalog. Okay, and then so that's how you can create a sales price from scratch. You can use suggest item price, suggest item sales price batch job to populate the worksheet and implement it. And all you can, if you already have an existing sales price worksheet, sales price sheet for a specific customer price group, then you can create a new sales price for the new customer price group from the sales price worksheet. And how Business Central is looking for the sales price to populate on the sales line. So if you have populated your sales price in the sales price table, Business Central will take that as the first priority to look. So it will look the sales price table first to find the customer or customer price group or campaign for the item, and then implement that price first. If Business Central cannot find the sales price defined in the sales price table, then it will look at the unit price on the item card. Only when the sales price is empty in the sales price table, it will use the price on the item card. Okay, so that's the sequence that Business Central is using to populate the sales price on the sales line. Okay, so I think that's everything I want to share in this video. And thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you guys again next time.